Oh, hello? Hello? I am live. Alright, I had to do a little audio test because I'm using some new BGM, so I wasn't sure how loud it was going to be. But hello Pups! Today I am doing an art stream. It's going to be probably a little all over the place because I don't really know what I want to work on, but I do know I have to work on some art. I got work in progresses, and I don't know. I was thinking about doing some redrawing of some old art too, to see where I've improved. Because I think that's always fun to go back and see what I've done over the years. And today is PNG Pup today. PNG MysteryPup, because I don't know how well the face tracking would be when I'm drawing. So I'm keeping it simple today. Yes. Hello Grassy, welcome. Stream might be a little scuffed today. I think I went offline for a moment while starting stream, but that's okay. Let me know how the audio is. I have some new BGM, and I'm not too sure if it's too loud or not, but today we got some art, and I don't know what exactly I will be working on today. Like I mentioned, it's just gonna be a bit of randomness. This is gonna be this work in progress of Bayonetta. And then I was thinking about redrawing this, which is a friend of mine. I drew her some artwork. Her name is Cassie. She goes by Casittarius, I believe. I could be saying that wrong. I am so bad with names, but Cassie. I drew her this, I think, man, was it 2 years ago maybe? Or a year, 2 years ago? I can't remember. Everything sound good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I prepare ahead of time, and then I had a little blip with OBS and really hoping it stops. Bayonetta, yeah! Some Bayonetta artwork, fan art here that I'm currently working on. I want to get better at poses, and so I was like, who does some really crazy poses is Bayonetta. So that is what I have going on. I think I'm going to work on Bayonetta just for a little bit, and then redo the little fan art of Cassie I've done. Speaking of Cassie, recently she joined a VTuber agency, I believe, and I feel so happy for her. She's come a long way. Me and Cassie has been, we've known each other for a long time. I think 2015, maybe. Let me create a new layer. Whoa, that's not right. Quite a while. And I'm so proud of her. Today she has an interview and I might miss it. But that's okay. What program do I use for art? I use FireAlpaca because it's free and it gives me a lot of options to do everything with. It has a symmetry tool, it has gradient tool, it has different brushes right here, and simply because it's free, I like it. I used to use something else. I used to use paint.net, which is a free program as well, but it was so limited on what. Okay, I think I'm going to use a different line color because like it's blending up the face, And right now, I'm just trying to get a bit of a line art going. And I will change the color later, so I know what I'm doing. Yeah, FireAlpaca, and it has a time-lapse recording, but you have to manually do it, and I always forget to. So, there's that. I wish it just did it automatically, but alas, it don't do that. But I do enjoy it. They do have updates, it's free. There is a paid version, but I don't know much about it to give an opinion. As for if I'm drawing with a tablet, I'm not. I'm drawing with a mouse right now. I do have a drawing tablet, but I lose my drawing pens way too often, and so I end up drawing with a mouse. Congrats to her. Yeah, she has an interview going on, Cassie, with I don't know if it's a manager, but it is one of the members of the agency she's with. I can't pronounce the name, but simply because I'm not good at names, man. English can be hard. Okay, I'm not liking the bottom lash too much, so I think I might just triangle it and then out. Does that look okay? I'm gonna get the eraser and line it a little. I don't want to lose the loop. There we are. Okay, I think I like that eye. I might adjust it, maybe. Now to do the other eye, which I'm not so great at replicating, but I will try. Start with a base here. Nah, I don't like that. Because I feel like maybe the line art is a bit too far. Like space-wise here. Okay, here's the nose. There's that. Okay, I feel like this eye here should be more out. All of this is an experiment, though, because I don't normally do things this extreme. Alright, let's see, does that look normal? I think it does for now. Let me flip it. Okay, I'm liking it so far. As for me, how I'm doing lately, it is hot where I'm at, which is a surprise because it was getting really cold that I have a heater now and I don't need it today. The weather is so weird. And I'm not one who likes heat, but I don't know what's going on lately with the climate. Because it gotten so cold, and now it's warm. And mind you, I live more on like a mountainside. So, if it's hot up here, I know it's hot in town. Yeah. Oh, As for my cat situation, I've mentioned yesterday, if you weren't there, I have a cat whose name is Leo. He's fat, orange, tabby, fluffy cat, and he learned how to recently open my door to get into my room. It took him about a year because I recently moved, or I guess it's not so recently now that it's going on a year, but I moved and he finally figured out how to open the door, which he pushes his body through, and I have allergies, unfortunately, but I did get some tip from Lunar to try using a chair by the door. I have yet to try it, but so far Leo's been a good boy and hasn't attempted to do it again for now, and I'm hoping it stays that way. Because I do love my cats, however my allergies are so bad. But it's not too bad, because it could be worse, I guess. I just get, you know, stuffed up, runny nose, that kind of stuff. I'm not sure what I want to do with the bottom lash. Alright, I'm gonna see. I feel like the eyes are okay. I'm not too sure. Let me... flip it to see if that looks fine. Okay, I like it. I like it. I will most likely refine it when... Or should I do it now? I'll refine it a little bit. Okay. I think I like that. I always think work in progress looks kind of weird in the beginning stage. But I have a vision and hopefully my hands can do what I want. Don't you feel me, pups? You got like something in your mind, right? And then the hand just goes no. It doesn't do what you want. Because I have like so many ideas, but I try to draw them and then it looks a little wonky. A little wonky. Alright, I should name this as eyes. The one thing I am kind of curious about doing, well, it's gonna be probably a challenge, is the gun. Is Bayonetta's gun. I rough sketched an idea of what I think it looks like. I looked at references, of course, but I don't usually draw weapons. And I don't know, it might look a little derpy. But then again, I believe I could probably just draw what I can do now and then give it a couple years and see how I go, you know. redraw it. Because, Pups, if you can't do it the first time, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's probably the best advice I could give. Don't worry about it. Just draw. Do what you can do, and then keep working on it, and then go back to it. And you will see, I promise you will see what you've improved on. Because, like, this here, my Cassie fan art I drew for her, I think 2 years ago, maybe 3. Not to entirely call myself out, but you see those lines, those gaps? You see how I rendered the eye? Yeah, yeah, I do better now, but man, I've changed. I grew, and I'm still growing. Like, these ears, they're cute, but the shape of them, one is bigger than the other, they don't match. Yeah. But I do think it still looks cute, you know? So I'm gonna try my best with Bayonetta, and I will improve. I will improve. Now, does that look like a neck? Those caps. I know, right? I know, right? I point out the flaws and now you probably see it. I don't know how I got those. Like, I don't know how it ended up like that. I don't remember. Ugh, the gaps. And then these hands. This is just an M. I would draw an M or a W for my hands at the time. Let me show you something a little more recent. Let me open something I've done that's a lot more recent. Should I show Chibi? Here, I'll show this. Alright. Get rid of this white background. This is way more recent and almost done as my PNG too. Not my PNG, my 2D self. And hands, better. I had to fix the pinky. It's a little too small, I think. Oh, and more importantly, the eyes. Look at my rendering. It's no longer the way it was. Now, I still want to improve what I do, but mwah, beautiful, beautiful. And I've been experimenting with like some makeup because I was like, oh, why not? I'll try it, and I liked it. But I'm not gonna work on my PNG, not my PNG, my VTuber self right now. Right now, trying to make her neck. But if you want any advice or tips, please let me know. Please let me know. I will try my hardest to help. I'm by far not a professional, but if you need help, you need some advice, I always contact me. Feel free to. I will try my hardest. Oh, I should probably save Bayonetta. No, I was on size 10, I believe. Yeah. Alright, her clothes, I might keep it a bit simple. So what I'm doing, because I'm drawing with a mouse, I'm changing the stability so that way I could try to get these lines a bit more smooth. That looked weird. Trying to make her chest. That looks okay, so a little weird. Okay, and then what I could do is I could erase this to make it look smoother than it was. Yeah, alright. It's fine. Give me a moment, I'm checking on something. Alright. Save real quick. I don't know. I kind of want to start her hair, but I might save that for last because it's more my favorite thing to do is hair and tackle her body and her clothes maybe, which is hard for me. I feel like her elbow's a little weird. Okay, I don't like... Here, I didn't mean to do that. Carefully avoid that. Let me adjust that. closer. Okay, let me just go with her hand. Change the size of the brush. Okay. Not quite. Okay. Hands, my enemy. I want to work on this a little bit. Yeah, I'm not liking the rest of the fingies. Let's work on that. Oops, wrong button. Alright, that's a little better. That's a little better. I still think it could be different. Might have to look at some references of how she holds the guns to get a better idea of how the hand does it, which it's always okay to look at references. For some reason when I was younger I didn't think it was okay. I used to thought like, oh, you looked at references, you cheated, and for some reason that's just how I thought. I don't know. It's not the case now. References, you're supposed to learn, right? And get better, so it's alright. Now, tracing is a different story. You don't do that. You don't trace. But, well, if you're tracing to learn poses, and you're not claiming it as yours, I do think that's okay. But if you're full on tracing and stealing artwork, that's not okay. It's a big no-no. Okay, that looks a little more normal. Does Bayonetta wear gloves? I think in game 1 she did, but I don't remember in the second one she does. Because this is Bayonetta 2 that I'm doing. Alright, I think that helm looks a lot better. I don't get that at all. References are great, trace is bad if it's you're claiming your idea and selling it. Yeah. I believe tracing is only okay if you're like trying to get poses right. Not at all selling, not at all claiming it as yours. But if you're trying to learn poses, you're trying to get down the body anatomy, go for it. But as in stealing, hell no. No. 100%? Yeah. References, amazing. Always look at them. Because sometimes the brain isn't too sure of how things look. As for me, hands look weird and I try. I need to look at more hands, hand modeling. Probably get better at drawing them. But I think this looks good. Yeah. They are grassy. And what really helps is like if you find modeling and try to like have an idea how the poses work, all that. But might call it good for Bayonetta soon. Cause I really want to get onto the Cassie artwork. At least I got the hand looking okay. I don't think it's the best in the world. However, I will try not to judge myself too hard. This is for fun. This is for practice. Bayonetta is my practice model right now. She is queen. I love her so much. She is like a game waifu. If you know what I mean. She I really can't wait till I can play a Bayonetta game. It will definitely have to be one of my mature rating games though for stream, but I am looking forward to it. At least I have her hair close to done. Alright, done, you know. I am going to move on to, let me close that out. Go on to Cassie here. She's super pretty with her short hair. Yeah. I'm making sure I'm saving her real quick. Alright. Control S. And let me grab the dark background so that way no eyes are going to be burned in the process of drawing. Which I think I did when I made Cassie. Alright, now time to get some line art. Should I do a pink line art for Cassie? Wait, it will be changed though. I feel like Cassie orange, you know? Maybe I should do a orange line art. Or not line art, sketching. Or sketching. I think that's nice. Alright. Gonna put the reference down here. I'm gonna turn on symmetry right now, I think. Or should it be... Because I'm thinking flipping this time. Instead of looking this way, I'm thinking this way. So let me flip. And I forgot to grab her reference sheet of her newest model. So I'm gonna do that super quick. Super quick. Go on here. Go on what was Twitter. Ah! The agency she's with is BGO Live. BGO? I could be pronouncing that entirely wrong. Alright, saving the picture. Save. Alright, let me see if I... Okay, you're not gonna see the drawing for a moment. I have to close it. Okay. Cassie's latest model. And the reason why I drew Cassie with a coffee cup is she's known to like her coffee. Is why I did that. Yeah. Cassie's latest model here. Now it is going to be simplified because it's more of a chibi look. So, trying to figure out what I keep and don't keep. I kind of want to keep her jacket, but you know what? No, she's gonna have her jacket off. It'll be this, her shirt, no jacket. Alright, now to get a shape going. I always don't like starting a drawing right away. You know what? I might do face forward. I'm debating here. I think a face forward would be cute, and then the coffee cup would be in the middle here. This will be a cup. Hands on the cup. Shoulders. Oh, what if I do it? What if I make it animated? Like my pumpkin VGen commission. It would move up and down, the pumpkin one. I think it'd be cute, that way it looks like she's... Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna totally do that. I'm gonna make it all forward facing, and I will have the cup moving up to her mouth. Like she takes a sip and it sets back down. Love it. Yeah, I hope it is not easier said than done. It'll be a little gif. I think that'll be so cute. All right. Oh, and Pups, we keep this to ourselves, okay? Don't tell Cassie about this. It'll be a surprise. Don't tell Cassie. Shh, shh, shh. Be our little secret for now. I'm gonna make these a little fader so I can see what I'm doing here. Alright, what's her eye shape? It's very big eyes. Like this, round, and then... Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. Now I got an eye shape idea. I'm gonna You look terrified. I'm gonna go back out a little. This is just an idea. I will make it look much better. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stretch a little more. This here is the sketch, so I have to remember that it doesn't need to be perfect yet. Her face should look like she just heard some spicy tea. Oh. Okay, she does have like this smug expression, but I don't know on her. It is. Okay. Right here, even though it's pixeled like because I shrunk the image, she has a smug expression. I could base off her being like, oh, you spilled the tea, except she drinks coffee. I like that. Okay, I should do that. I feel like this needs to be brighter. So let me quickly change the color of this line art here. Maybe a bit more pastel. Just so I can see what I'm doing. I think the background is too dark. There we go. Much better. So what I did there is I would create a new what are these called, overlay. I would create a new tab above the line art, and then I would click on clipping, the setting under the blending where it says normal. There's clipping, and now what it does, it clips onto what's below it, and right now what's below it is the line art, or the sketch pretty much, and you can color in and it will only color what's there, what's above under it, and then you can merge the two, and that way it changes. It makes it easier, at least. Now, I feel like I want to redo the eyes here. So let me delete them. Get rid of them. I want this to go up just a little more. Actually, I'm gonna delete that too. Oops. Actually, I'm gonna delete all of it. I'm gonna, because I want to change the shape of her face just a little. So actually, let me put like where eyes would be. This is just an idea so I can draw the face. Now, I would like this a lot bigger. Alright. This is kind of hard to do with a mouse, do this again. I like the bottom bit, and now I'm gonna erase what I want to redo. Let me erase that. And now I want to adjust, well, not the eyes, I want to leave them there, so I'm going to copy, paste it, delete it off this layer, so I can just adjust the head here. There we go. And now, to get a bit of an idea for her expression, now she has like, not that, I have to turn off the symmetry. She has like that thin little anime nose, where it's just a little line, which I might keep, but I think I want to make her a little button nose. Which I'll use the symmetry. Just a little button nose maybe instead. Let me shape it a little more, because she is a kitty cat, and I think it'd be really cute if she had a bit of a heart-shaped button. Kind of what I have going on. But just a tiny one, because she has a little nose. I think it'd be cute. And then maybe I could like add a little line on the side or above it. Indicate she has more of a nose. Just maybe like that. I might change it. But for now it'll be like that. And let's do her little smirking face here. Shape it here. Adjusting. Okay. Again, this is just the sketch. I'm trying to tell myself that, not to make it perfect. Alright, and then let's do her hair. Which it used to be just down, long hair, but lately she's been doing the ponytail, and I haven't really drawn ponytails in a long time. So I'm a bit curious, so I'm gonna look here. It looks a bit like a bun. Then you got a bow here. Alright. For now, she does have the swoop going on more towards the right. At least our right. But she does have the strand that goes the opposite way here. So what I will do is I will go... Okay, it's more like a wavy M. So with that in mind, let me attempt to do that here. For her bangs. Start it. Okay, I need to adjust the stability of this. Okay, maybe I should focus on the middle piece. Hello? It goes off here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is just a rough idea of her hair until I have to go into the details. But symmetry now to try to get this little bun piece. And now what I will do is highlight all these and change the size. There we go. And let me save. We got a bit of an idea going on. Let me try to... She does have some human ears. So let me attach that. Change the size of the liner. I do like that a little bit better. Okay, I know something. Okay, it's not quite symmetrical now. Okay, good. Trying to get a shape I like. Okay, I'm gonna tilt. that'll be an idea of the ears, which will be covered by hair. You won't see like this top bit, but for her earrings, she got some stars. I think I want them to kind of float, so they're not quite connected to the ear. And what I mean like that is, let's do an idea of the star like that. I think would be cute. So it's not quite connected. They'll float. And then her bun needs to be worked on. Needs to be more round. Not so flat. Oh wow. Hairlines in it. Just a rough idea. And then this will connect back to her. Alright, I feel like this needs to be a bit bigger. Trying to decide if I should make it really chibi or not. Okay, I'm liking the idea so far. Sketch so far. Trying to decide for the coffee cup. Might put the coffee... Might just make the coffee like a blob right now. Just an idea where I want the cup. And then again, I kind of want to... Let's do like maybe a basic shape. As a place idea for it. And then undo the symmetry tool. Make a little... Just an idea where it be, and then this coffee cup will move, and I didn't give it its own layer. Hold on, little bad habit of mine, not giving things its own layer. Let's delete that now. Now, coffee cup. Just the idea of it. I'll just sip, 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 sip. Alright. I think she's looking a bit more like Tinkerbell at the moment. It's probably just because of the hair. Just bangs in the bun at the moment. Okay, hair's there. Me. Let me just quickly give an idea where. That is some thick line art. Not line art. I keep calling it line art. Okay. Alright. Got some of that going on. Right, I think the sketch is okay. Might call it here because OBS is wanting to act a little weird. It's acting weird. Alright. I'm afraid it's gonna crash. So, we got a sketch idea of Cassie, of her drinking coffee, and I actually really do plan on making it move a little bit, like a GIF. Yeah. Kind of like what I do for my pumpkin on commissions on VGen, but I think this is a good rough idea. I'm gonna call it there, probably. Only because OBS is not being too stable right now. Let me move this to just chatting. Alright, and let me do my saves. Make sure everything is... There we go. Alright. Only because OBS is... I don't know. I might need updating. I might have to update it. Maybe? I don't know. It's being a little unstable right now, and I'm afraid it's gonna crash, so... But as of now, Pups, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for stream. Thank you, Grassy, for coming in, saying hi. Thank you for anyone who's been lurking this far. Hopefully I don't get any copyrights because I used some new BGM, but it is from a creator I've used from before. We'll see. Until next time, Pups, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.